All right. Greetings. I've started day 22. Now I killed this video and restarted. Unfortunately, about 10 minutes in, found out that my noise. So what's happening? Every so often my noise cancellation software crashes, causing the mic to just be dead. Now I notice it or don't based on the green bars, based on OBS telling me that I'm getting nothing through. And so I did see that 10 minutes in. So let's recap day 22. I got 3 events: missing person, poison pool, and peddler. Missing person, I've put these chits out. There is one of them is a sun. The rest of them are numbers. The numbers don't count. There's a lot. I mean, someone might grab the missing person, but that's a long shot at bust. Poison pool ended up way out here. That is pretty much a non-event the last week in the game. The peddler appeared at the house, so someone who's going that direction anyway may very well score the peddler, and then the dwarven smith is still here. The elf cast hidden signs and searched all day but found nothing, but a spider appeared. The druid went to the dead adventurer but hasn't found him yet. And then finally the magician hid and rested and is pulling the dragons here using his monster lore. Now, as I explained in silence last video, which we're not going to publish, the winged demon, since he regenerated yesterday, I read under regenerating monsters, I read that the intent is that new monsters are, when monsters regenerate, they represent new monsters from outside the realm. So those monsters are freed of any spells and so on and so forth. So the magician has his transform chip back. So good for him. The winged demon is free of the transform. And so we rested it and then hid. And we're going to transform this guy into a frog and beat him senseless, hopefully, with our guys. I don't even know that we need to transform him simply because of, well, we actually do need to transform him. So we're gonna roll that anyway. So that was day 22. So we've just ended the first day. The magician just went. So you didn't miss much. And this video thing will be 10 minutes shorter. So you all win. We all win. We're all winners here. Everyone gets a trophy. I mean, who am I kidding? Only the A's get the trophy this game. He is kicking the crap out of everybody. Damn Legolas. He's walking on the snow. I just wanted to pull him down the entire time. Anyway, so we have one combat here to resolve, and that's the magician's fight with the dragon. So we're going to manage this. So, it is indeed the first round. No one is on the magician's sheet. The magician is hidden along with his boys. The reason we don't want to just charge in and hit this guy is because, frankly, this dude's ridiculous. I don't want to lose this guy. And this dragon is very dangerous to our tremendous great axemen. So we're just going to hold off here. We're going to cast transform on the dragon. So we're going to use our alerted chit there. We're going to roll on the transform table. We do have a nudge in case we need it. We get a 4. So a 4 is a sparrow. And we're going to take it because that's good enough. All we need is can't hurt us. So this dragon is transformed into a sparrow. So I'm going to put... So now that's round 1. Round 2, we are going to deploy to the sparrow. So it's going to be that guy and that guy. Deployed on whatever side because it barely matters now. we are going to play this here because it barely matters. And so we fatigue. So this is the first round here. So the Sparrow's going to go to 6, so he drops to there. This side, he goes to 6, so he drops to here. This guy goes to 4, so he stays intact. So, round 2, this guy intercepts the Sparrow and kills him. And that's it. That's the whole battle. Not a rough one. Tremendous Flying Dragon is worth, I think, 12. Yep, 12 points. So, we're going to score 2 points. We're going to score the lure, because the lure is if you can wipe the clearing, and we score Dragon Slayer. So we actually score our first 2 cards on day 22 for the Magician. Dragon Slayer, we get a tooth. And the tooth is that 1 dragon in the clearing ends combat with you for the rest of that day. It is a potion. So we actually have a dragon tooth. Dragon ends combat that day. So we essentially have a get out of jail free card on a dragon. So we're up to 29 notoriety prowess. I don't think that's going to win us any awards yet, but you know what? It's a start. We're getting. So so that's the Magician. That is day 22, and I think we are done. So in the meantime, the elf, I mean, I suppose we're still doing the same thing. We're going to do 5 search phases because that's what we need to do. The Magician, so he has 2 cards that he actually gets tomorrow. His Lucky Day Reroll or Purple Source, neither of which are super useful. I mean, Lucky Day's useful, of course. And even Purple Source is useful, but again, it's sort of the last week, so you're not yeah. So it's you know, it's underwhelming to get those cards that late. But what's the Magician going to do with his Purple Source? Well, um, I mean, he could certainly go and kill the winged demon. I don't know that there's that much point, frankly. The shrine only has 2 treasures left in it. The horde has been picked pretty clean, actually. Yeah, there's only 2 treasures left in the horde, even. We do need to locate the vault. I think maybe that's the goal. Locate the vault. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could make a run for it. And maybe just try to salvage a point. We can probably kill that troll in a pretty easy fashion. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we're gonna just make a run for ledges. 1, 2, 3. Ledges 3. So we're gonna end up at ledges 3, and we are done with day 22 there. We are going to search using insight. Then we're gonna move, and then we're gonna move back to the chapel. That should score us a dead adventurer. So, because we're going to carry his body back to the chapel. That is a fallen knight. I'm pretty sure of it. 100%. So that is it, day 22. Let's roll our monster roll. Or day 23, actually, now. It's 1, so it is dragons. I think the dragons are mostly out. So this should be quiet. Magician goes 1, 2, 3, 4. Smoke. And there's no one to pull out. So he is done. The Druid is going to use a search phase. He's going to pull the dead adventurer. So he searches him. He finds him. He goes 1, 2, 3. Let's take a real quick look. I think he gets a small treasure. You get search phase, discover the body, 1 small treasure off the corpse. So he searches it, which he does. He locates it. He gets a small treasure. That is right here. Let's draw a treasure. Oh, the Flowers of Rest. So hold on. He doesn't even make it there. Oh, I hate the Flowers of Rest. And they always come up at some goofy-ass time. Yes, we do have fatigued, and we indeed are blocked. So we actually don't get the rest of this. We are blocked. And we fall right asleep. And we don't draw anything. But we do rest our chits, and we are done. Flowers of Rest. Couldn't have been like a great treasure or anything. Nope, Flowers of Rest. Alrighty. That's the Druid. The Elf, hiding. He fails. he he blows it. And he's going to search his 5 times. That is a 2. He needs a 4 or a 1. So that's 1 failure. That is a success. So the second time, he's going to get the castle, and he's going to pick up the smith. So the first thing is, he discovers the treasure cache, which scores him the cache in the castle. That is a point. And he gets a large treasure because, awesome. So we're going to make that deck. And then we're going to draw one for the elf. The elf gets the Blasted Jewel. Now, remember, when I draw, I am permitted to get duplicates. That's just the way it goes. The porter is going to carry this. And that is a 2nd grade treasure. So that's a huge way I think someone was going to try to steal points. So I think that that might lock it there. That was 2 searches, but I think he's done now. And he takes the smith. So he's the smith's guide. And I don't think anything appears because I think I have no idea why those chips are. There we go. Because I think that all the dragons are out. So let's look to see if there are any. Oh, there is. There you go. So we got 2 dragons incoming. And we are unhidden. So this is actually a little bit dicier than we might like. So that's that. So we are hidden, or not hidden, I should say. We're not hidden. We should get our, let's find armor in roll. We have to, since we did have a roar. Find armor. You're unhidden in a roar chit. You can choose a shield, helmet, breastplate with either M or L weight. If I can choose, I'm going to choose, I mean, it barely matters. I'm going to choose a breastplate. And we can activate that at the beginning of, so we're going to activate it. So we will activate this before, and we just have to understand. So I want to copy this, copy. I would like to now paste, no, paste. I want to shrink this down. I need to put it off of the sheet because the sheet has little markers there. And I'm going to use the chainy thing to chain this to this. I believe. I believe I just did that, but I'm not 1,000% sure. Nope, didn't do it. Okay, let's try that one more time before we give it up. I just like to indicate that this is a... There we go. I think that did it. Yep, there you go. So now we have a light breastplate, which means any damage will rip it to shreds. But it's one hit. So how are we going to play this is the question. Well, you can lure one, so you're going to lure one. Because there you go. This guy, well... So the elf has to sort of duck and dodge a little bit here. Or the elf could run out of the clearing. Leave his guy in there. We could run out. We can easily run out. What would happen then is this guy would end up fighting them both. He's going to kill them both. I think we're going to do that because, frankly, I don't think it... So we're just going to play this L3, and we're out of the clearing. He goes over here, just waiting. The elf can pretty much run either way since he's been here for more than a day. We're going to go here since we're going to have to come back. We can't leave our boy. That dude is, aces. So we're going to leave him there. So this, I believe, is a done deal. It's just a question of, because he's a time 3. If he flips, it's not a done deal. So let's see how we go here. So first one is first. 4, so he lines up. He does not flip. That's funny as hell because that's a fun one, but it doesn't happen yet because we haven't hit yet. So now we've hit. Now we roll Power of the Pit. I would love to see the double ones, but I don't. He forgets more of his magic chits. So we flip. Now this guy is also on the sheet. So we'll put him there. That's our target. And again, it's just a matter of time at this point. These are 4, so they do line up. The first box doesn't flip. The second box flips, so he's like that. He is killed, ripped apart by the Tremendous Demon. And Tremendous Demon flips over. He's not going to auto hit now with this, because remember, it's time +1. So this actually could stop the fight. So 3, he goes here. Does he flip over? He does, so now he is auto hit. We roll Power of the Pit. It's fun. 4 Blight. Nothing. But he flips over, and then it's just a matter of time. He is going to line up and kill this guy. So I'm going to forego that. We're going to get 15 prowess here, even though we had nothing to do with the fight. More dragons in the dead pile. Our guy's waiting for us in the clearing. And that's pretty much the end of our day here. So that was day 23. This is day 24. So on day 24, I think technically you have to spend the whole day in that stupid clearing to get your underlings back, I believe. So we're going to hide. We're going to hide again. We're going to rest. Well, now we have to move out. So we have to move as our first thing actually is move. So we have to move first. Then we have to move back into the demon spirit. So we're just going to move out, move back in, and we are done. That is day 24. So that does, we sort of have to waste a day running because we have to go out, we have to go back in, we have to pick him up, make him our underling again, our guide, make us his guide, I should say. And that's about it. Excuse me. So I am not super thrilled with my chit situation here. But I don't think I need chits to kill the troll. So I think we're just going to move to the troll. Because I think our guy kills him by himself. Between the troll and the giant axeman, I think wins 100% of that fight. So we're going to go in and do that. The druid has woken up, and he's going to move to the chapel. And then I think we're going to execute a trade phase to turn this in, I believe. I believe that's our goal. Because I think we want the money point. So this is going to be day 24, I believe. Five, so spiders and imps again. Elf is first. So the elf does this whole thing. He's going to come back in. We're going to roll for his hide. He has 2 of them. So, yeah, we're going to take all these guys back. We are hidden. I did rest once. Give me 1 second here. I did rest one time to bring that back. This is back in our little hole there. And see hidden signs is still there. So we got all that going. Oops. We did draw spiders, so that spider appears and the other one prowls onto us. So we do have another fight on our hands. We also do get a card, 2 cards, which I'm not going to worry about. White Source and Tiny Hut, and I'm just going to leave it at that. We turned in the cash. The Tiny Hut is to place a visitor in the woods, and I actually, honestly, do not care at this point where that guy goes. So we're just going to roll with it. We might get Spider Slayer, which we will do. And then we can go from there. So the elf is done. The magician just moves on up. Now, unfortunately, there is dank. So we're going to draw the last spider on us. So now we do have 2 monsters to deal with. It was a little bit brash to do what we did. We are done as the magician. We go in here. We're going to turn in our dead adventurer. That's going to give us a victory point. So finally, DA. That's going to score us 1 more point. And then we are going to execute a trade phase. And pretty much, remember, all I need is... I just need to not be in trouble. Pretty much. Oh, well, we're unfriendly with the order, so that's a little bit of an issue. So yeah, I think we're going to be unable to make that trade here at the moment. So we use sudden insight. I'm not really worried about notoriety, so I will quote unquote let them block me. But I'm not hidden, so that's sort of blunt. So maybe I should. I thought we were neutral with them. Maybe I should hide instead. But we'll roll with it and let them gripe at me this evening. Hopefully, we won't get into trouble. So yeah, let's roll the. Of course. So they're gonna block battle me, and that's fine. The Druid is going to escape the clearing because they're actually quite slow on these horses on the walking side in the encounter step. So I think we're just going to play whatever move we have to. So done. And we're going to run out of here. 1, 2, 3. It's going to kill a day or two. But, oh well. My fault. Should have hid. But anyway. So he is done. We'll do the elf. The elf has a single spider to deal with. He's going to lure the spider to the magical Uber Spirit. Who we have to be careful. The Uber Spirit can hit the demon. It's a non-trivial thing here. And we will also take a shot. In fact, round 1, we're just going to take a shot. So we are hitting. So we can certainly do this. We got L***. The thing is heavy, unarmored. We need a 3, 2, or 1. So let's roll the ambush or attack roll. It's a 6, so we will not kill him. And now we need to... We're still hidden. Now we will lure him. Oh, does he flip? Actually, that's a huge deal, strangely enough. He does not flip. So we're going to make the same play here. We're going to play whatever chit we need to. And let's... 4. So they line up. That's a little bit disturbing. We actually don't want them to line up, but he doesn't flip, so that's good. I go first, so I still have a 3, 2, or 1 to kill it before we power the pit. Nope, we don't kill it. Power the pit hits. In theory... Oh, am I hidden? I'm not hidden. I'm now unhidden. Oh, jeez. Okay. What does fiery pit, power the pit do? Rust. Target's armor counters suffer damage. Done. And so nothing happens, but this guy flips. So same deal. This is now round 3, 6. So he goes down here. He's at time 5 now, so keep that in mind. He does not flip. So we miss him. We get to hit him, though. Again, a 3, 2, or 1. 4. Nope, still not killing him. Again, it is merely... So 3. So he goes here. Does he flip? He does not flip. I hit him. 3, 2, or 1. Nope, don't hit him. And neither does the demon. And this is just going to go on. We are going to... Okay, see, lines up. So now he's dead no matter what. Does he flip? He does not flip. Do I kill him with a bow? Nope. But the tremendous demon does intercept and kill him, and he is done. And that's worth... well, we spider slayed him. Can we get some poison or something? We get soldier remains and slither. So now we have no... Now we have no points on cards. Yeah, slither, blah, 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 find a random weapon. We don't care. It's not even a victory point. It's simply a boon. But the elf scores again. Oh, that's 3 notoriety too. Done. 66 points. The elf is done. Our magician has a slightly more ruinous combat in going here. So I think our guy on this side is going to drag him over. This guy is going to drag him over. So let's do the fight. The magician is watching. So the troll goes 5. So he goes down 1. Doesn't flip. He's tremendous. The spider goes 6. So down 2. Does the spider flip? Spider flips. Okay. So let's do this one. This is the longest attack on round 1. It undercuts, kills the troll. Done. So he is done. That's an auto kill with that guy. Here, second longest attack's a 3. He misses because he doesn't undercut. The spider misses, and we are done there. I think at this point, this guy lures just like that. The spider goes down here. Oops. We're going to flip this guy. 2, he doesn't flip. So this is the fastest attack. It undercuts, doing tremendous damage, kills the spider. That great axeman is a winner. We get 8 and we get 14 points. 14 notoriety, that is. So that's good. And we are quickly making a nice little dead pile up top here. The Druid has no fight. So that is day 24. That's the end of the day. And I think we are done with this session. So let's quickly recalc scores. I'm going to go to the elf sheet. Hold on. The elf has 8 points in cards and is still winning all the categories. So I'm pretty sure this is the highest score I've ever seen, is 14. Pretty sure the elf now has the record. for the highest score. 8 points in cards is great, and winning every category but spells is reasonably impressive also. Having said that, the magician actually scored 2 points in cards. So that's good. And the magician has 1 point in prowess, and he does have a point in spells. So that's actually going to net him 4 points. So it's not the crappiest score I've ever seen. It is just close to the crappiest score I've ever seen. The Druid has 6 points in cards. But he is falling behind the elf. He is not catching any ground. And we only have 4 days left in the week and in the game. So that looks like the score. That's where we're going to end this session. Probably going to finish next session is the rest of the week. And frankly, to be honest, we might end it early. I'm just looking to see if the elf scores that last point. The druid did get another card, which is Delver, and he needs to go to Cavern 3 and Caves 3, and the chance of him doing that is 0. So, so that's sort of where we're at. I think the druid can score 1 more point, getting some gold. That's only going to get him 9 points. I think the elf will have 15 by the end of the game. And that's about it. So I will definitely do the last session to wrap it up, but I don't know that I'm going to go to day 28. I might just do a quick recap. The elf is going to get to the guard in 2 days, but then he's probably not going to do anything else, and so he'll probably score 15 points. So yeah, we'll do a quick recap next session, and maybe we're done. Okay. All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.